welcome back to my space. I'm Spiritual Focus, and I'm coming to you today with another Pick a Card reading. Today's Pick a Card reading is what do people admire about you the most, okay? So we have group 1 and group 2 here. Take a minute to select your card, see which one pulls you in the most. While you're taking a minute to select the cards, I just want to let you know the timestamps will be in the comments. So if you want to just check the timestamps and just skip to your reading, you can go ahead and do that. And also check out the collective reading at the end of the video, okay? Cards, let's get into it. Remember, this is group 1 and this is group 2. Let's see what they admire the most about you, family. Okay, group 1, you pick this card right here. Let's go ahead and pull out some focus cards. It is, what do people admire the most about you? Playing the game. Wikipedia. Okay, family. So this automatically make me feel like someone is very knowledgeable. Okay. So let's see what we got here. All right, the 7 of Blades. All right, someone is very knowledgeable and someone knows how to play the game. Someone is very much street smart here. Someone can be very cunning. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into playing the game. Let's clarify this. What do people admire the most about you, group 1? Let's clarify playing the game. Ace of Pentacles showing up here. And the 7 of Cups showing up here in reverse. So I feel like you know how to play the money game. You know how to maybe get money. You may know how to get different jobs. You may know how to try different things, and people admire that about you. They admire how you can find something that you're interested in and stick with it, even if it's just for a little while. How you can submerge yourself in certain things, okay? How you catch on easily when it comes to certain things. I feel like whoever this is in group 1, you're not a dummy, meaning you're not really that naive, okay? You may have been this way based on the letdowns you may have in your life, the untrustworthy situations with people that you may have in your life, so you just know how to move differently, okay? Like life have made you street smart. You may not be so smart in other areas, but I don't even know about that because you do have the Wikipedia showing up here, and that's pretty smart, but we'll get into that. But life has made you smart in a way of something that you can't find out of a book, the experience. And I feel like people admire that about you, how you can maneuver in different settings. Some of you is easy to adapt to different settings. You might can go to the hood, and then you might can go to a college, or you might can, you know how to adapt in different settings. I feel like people admire that about you. All right, we got the 7 of Blades showing up here. We're gonna get some clarification on the 7 of Blades here. What do people admire most about you? The thing is, though, for some of you, I feel like the things that people admire about you can also be the things that is your downfall too, because when you learn how to play the game a certain type of way, you learn how to play it from the good and the bad. And at any given time, you could play it for the bad. So some of you might have played the game for the bad. You might have ended up locked up or situations like that, or been in situations that wasn't so great to look up to. But I feel like people admire you for that. People admire you for being willing to take risk, okay? So let's see, 7 of Blades. Let's clarify. Eight of Pentacles, and being able to break out of that, okay? Because some of you may have had criminal situations, and you have been able to break out of that, breaking some form of cycles, knowing that you're not where you come from, okay? Is what I see. You also have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, both of your eight showing up here in reverse. People may admire you from who you used to be and who you are now. Although you have this in you at any given time. Some of you could be, if you're a male watching my channel, I mean my page or whatever, at any given time you could be that do any kind of crazy ass shit that you want to do. At any given time, you can be, you can, you can be a drug dealer. At any given time, you can go be a dancer. At any given time, you can do these things that help you make fast money. You know how to play the game. But I feel like people admire you because even though you know how to do these things, you don't do them. You don't choose to do those things anymore. You're figuring out new ways to make money instead of automatically going to that fast hustle. This is what I see, family. This is what I see. You got that Wikipedia. Some of you chose to go back to school. All right, even though you was dealt a crazy hand or experienced crazy shit, you decided to go back to school. You didn't let your crazy lifestyle hinder you from trying. All right, let's clarify this Wikipedia. All right, take action. Clarify, rejuvenate. One more time, live life to the fullest. So yeah, life has been an experience for you. Has been an experience for you that makes you take action in different ways. You living that old life, whether you was out selling drugs or whatever you was doing, you living that old life brought a different type of energy to what you currently do. So some of you could have been had to do certain things. If you feel me, you feel me. Get down in the comments, let me know if you feel me when I say that. All right, if you feel me when I say that. Some of you had to live that lifestyle. Even though you're not living that lifestyle anymore, the things that you learned from that lifestyle, you was able to implement that into a better lifestyle. Okay, so even though you're not out there selling whatever, you know how to put it on the scale. You know how to count it up. Those type of things. If that doesn't resonate with you, even you could have been in the streets doing something else. This seems like maybe doing some illegal things, changing my life around, using the things that I might have learned when I was in that lifestyle to make my life better in a legal way, rejuvenating myself, taking action to change, taking action to do better, not being a shyster, not playing the game like that from a illegal standpoint, but being better, learning to live my life to the fullest. That's what people admire about you the most, okay? So let me know if this reading resonates with someone. Get down in the comments, okay? Just let me know if this resonates, because this reading really went there. This reading really went there with y'all, group one. So let me know how this reading resonates. Get down in the comments, and I'll meet y'all in the collective reading. Life feels good. Group two, you pick this card right here. Today's question is, what do people admire the most about you? So we're going to get into it. We're going to start with our focus cards. You got not the best idea showing up here. We also have stay true coming up here. All right, family. So let's see. What do people admire the most about group two? Have stay true and not the best idea. So automatically this makes me feel like someone who doesn't change their self based on other people. That's just the energy that it gives me right now. So let's see what we got here. The Hierophant, commitment. So this is someone who's committed, still someone who stays true. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. They always going to go with the person who's, right. You feel what I'm saying? So if I have two friends and they're arguing, I'm not going to take sides based on which friend I like the most. I'm going to just say who right and who wrong. And how can, you know what I'm saying? So you're admired the most because you're true. People can come to you for advice. You may be a good friend here. So let's go ahead and clarify not the best idea. Let's clarify this. Love yourself. Well-deserved reward. Not the best idea here. So I feel like you may encourage people to love themselves. You encourage people for self-love. You uplift people. This can be a situation where one of you uplift people. Some of you uplift people. You tell them that's not a good idea. I feel like people really come to you for guidance. Some of you could be readers like me, astrologers, really spiritual coaches. Want to be a coach, want to do things like this, want to encourage people because it just comes natural to you. This is what people admire about you the most. Some of you could be pastors, preachers, counselors here, life coach. Just your words, okay? Your words make people just admire you. You know, you are actually something to freaking look up to. All right, let's clarify this. Stay true. You keep it real. You know what I mean? The Hierophant showing up here in reverse. The Queen of Cups comes up here in reverse. And the King of Wands. And I feel like, and you know, boundaries. The Hierophant showing up here in reverse. You may know that certain things ain't for you, okay? So although you can give advice, although you can be in the position of a pastor or a preacher, some of you choose not to be in that position. I'm gonna keep it real with people. The King of Wands shows up here as well. I'm gonna keep it real with people. I know that people admire me, but I'm not gonna be the type of person to take advantage of people because they admire me. This is what I see here, because I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm here to be honest with you. And I feel like if some of you are friends like that and people just admire how real you are, how true you are, how you don't stay committed to shit that don't serve you, and you recommend that people around you don't stay committed to things that don't serve you. I feel like you don't pacify people when they really need to hear the truth. Okay, let's get into this Hierophant here. Let's clarify this Hierophant cards out here. Say thank you and there's something better. Okay, unapologetic. You don't apologize for things that you feel like you're not wrong about, okay? And I feel like you're very encouraging. You always encourage people that there is something better. You don't have to stay in relationships. You don't have to stay in situations that's not helpful. I feel like the way you teach others to love their self is what people admire the most about you. How you encourage people is what people admire the most about you, group 2, okay? This is what I see for you at this time. I hope it was helpful. I hope it gives you some form of clarity, and I will meet you in the collective reading. Bye, family. Let's get into the collective reading, okay? So remember, this collective reading, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Let's get into it. That was a really good reading today, family, about what people admire the most about you. That was a really good session. So let's see, what is the collective reading? What does my collective need to know at this time? And let's get one oracle card. Choose wisely. All right, so you have the Phoenix. How's that for a happy ending? You can always see. How's that for a happy ending? You already have all the answers. And choose wisely. So for this collective reading here, it's almost like some of you are seeking an answer to be able to make your next move. Some of you are planning on leaving someone, but you're waiting for the proof, but you're waiting for the right information that you need. Some of you are waiting to execute, move, or do something that's big in your life, but you're waiting for the sign. This is the sign. You already have the answers within. You already know what you need to do. Just do it, okay? If this is a cheating situation where you're waiting for your man or your woman to show you one time that they're cheating, you already know. You already got all the answers. What more are you waiting for? If you're waiting to execute on a job situation or some big life event, you already have all the answers. What are you waiting for, okay? You have, how is that for a happy ending? And then you also have choose wisely showing up here. So don't hinder yourself. Take the chance. You already know that you need to do this, okay? And I do believe it'll be a happy ending once you close that chapter, okay? So get down in the comments. Let me know if this reading resonates. If you're watching from Facebook, make sure you're following this page. Like this video. Drop them stars if this reading really resonates with you. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up this video, family. And I'll see y'all in the next video.